Alright guys, so it's been a minute and I'm gonna level with you, man. I know I said I was gonna do better on YouTube, but I had some real heavy stuff come about. Real family issues. Well, I lost my mother, so that was kind of rough. It's been a little over a month. It's been longer than that since I've uploaded a video, but lost my mom kind of suddenly, randomly, a little over a month ago, and I just needed some time to myself. Needed some time to get my mind right and to get my motivation back, because I really had lost it. I really had lost all my motivation to do anything. It's a lot, man. You guys that still have your mothers, and you guys that have relationships, you understand where I'm coming from, how important your mother is to you. So I needed the time to mourn, grieve, and it's an ongoing process. I don't think it'll ever end, but with time it does get better. And so I'm at a point now where I can kind of pick up the pieces and continue to go on, continue to move forward, and continue to try to be the best person I can be, and make her proud and be the man that she wanted me to be. So I'm back. I'm on YouTube, and I'm filming a video, and that's where I'm gonna leave that at right now, man. I don't want to talk much more about it, but that's what was going on, and I feel like I can share that with you guys, let you know where I've been at, because I was making progress on things, and so that's why I took a break. And I could have went longer, but something that helps me get my mind off stuff and helps me to relieve stress is driving my cars or working on them, building them, doing whatever that is. And so this is something I love to do. So I'm back and we got updates. So let's get to it. Let me show you guys what I've been working on and what I'm working on today. And let's get it. Okay, right now 2K is actually going on. It's ending. This is the last day of 2K. It's Sunday, March something. I don't know exactly what day it is, but I want to show you the progress I've made just on yesterday on this motor. I decided to come out here and work on it and show you what I got. Well, first let me show you one other mod I did. So you guys can see right there, that is not a truck balancer up under here. This is the LS3 balancer of the Camaro. So we got a new underdrive pulley under here. It's a Power Bond 25% pulley, underdrive pulley. I gotta say, I really feel it. Kind of wakes the car up a little bit. Feels a little different. It feels lighter, less work, it seems like, to get it going. It just feels a little more nimble. Could just be me though, but that's how I felt. So I put that on there. It's a quick little install, dealing with crank pulley and everything. Oh, and I got Z28 reps. So that happened like maybe a week ago, week and some days ago. So I got Z28 reps. It's supposed to be by 10 all the way around. I wanted the 10 and 11 in the rear, but that's what was local to me because I sold my rims just kind of on a whim, excuse me. And yeah, so they're gone. The truck is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably can't, but yeah, you can't see it. The truck has been painted. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'll do an update video on the truck. Yeah, got those. Did a little bit to the Camaro. Car behind the Camaro is the next project that we will be working on. That we'll be starting on. I'll be introducing the channel to that soon. That belongs to my mother, so it's an E46. It's a BMW, and we're gonna do some things to that. I've already done a few things to it, but that's the next project car. But for right now, working on this thing here. And let me get back to it. So last time we worked on this motor, guys, this thing was ready for a cam and some more. So as you can see, there is a cam in there now. I did all this yesterday. So this is a brand new cam pulley. There's a new cam plate back there, new timer chain, GM timer chain, new oil pump. This is a Jegs oil pan. I can't think of the exact model number. I have to find it. If I can, I'll put it in a link in the description. But there will be a link in the description to jigs that you can use to help support the channel. We've got a kind of a little thing going with jigs right now, and so there's a link in the description. You guys click on that link, and that directly goes to helping the channel. Anything you purchase through jigs helps the channel. So I really would appreciate you guys if you would check the description out, check that link out, click it, buy something off jigs. They got something for every damn thing you need anyway. So check it out, go look at it. That's where I got the oil pan from. New oil pan gasket. So let's see, how far are we? So yeah, so you probably wonder what cam is in here. Well, it's a comp cam, but it's Brian Tooler Racing. So this is the cam I got in there is the BTR low lift stage 4 cam. So it's a low lift, it's a truck cam basically. It's designed for you to be able to use these stock springs or LS6 springs instead of the the dual springs or whatever. You can just use one. They look just like the regular truck springs, but I'm changing them out with the new ones. So that's why those are dirty and these ones up front are new. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing the valve spring change. And I got new valve seal gaskets, valve cover gaskets, excuse me. I'm going to put those back on once I do the valve springs. I got new, let's see, I think it's how you pronounce it, Chromoly one-piece push rods. So I went and upgraded the push rods as well instead of just sticking with the stock ones. Just, you know, it's a stage 4. So today, that's the goal of the day. Finish the cam swap on this, or the valve train at least. So we'll do the valve springs, the push rods. Also got a few other things. So looking here, it's really junky out here, guys. Forgive me, haven't had time to clean. That's our Corvette C6 dampener. We're going with C6 accessories. It also got ICT billet. Went through them and got the brackets for the alternator and the power steering pump. So today the goal, I have a barbecue I had to go to today, but today the goal is to get this thing assembled to the point where we can put the accessory brackets on at least. Okay, so if any of you guys are curious as to what, I'm not going to film me taking all these off because there's a process of getting the cylinders to top dead cylinder, excuse me, getting the cylinders to top dead center, and then going in and taking the valve springs off. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with that. There's plenty of tutorials on YouTube, so I'm not going to show you that. But if any of you guys are curious as to what tool I'm using the Bluegrass valve spring compressor. I got this off eBay. I did this, I used it for when I did the valve springs on the Camaro, and it worked pretty well. And it did okay. The only problem I'm having is that this part here, you guys can see that. This part here, no, don't focus on that. This part here is kind of blocking the tool itself a little bit. So I'm not using the provided space. There's a spacer here that they give you. And, you know, I used it on the other one. But it's kind of making it a little weird, so we're going to see if this works out. Alright guys, so come back in for an update. I'm about to go get in the house and wash up, freshen up so I can go to this barbecue. Then I'll be back. So this video is more likely going to span more than one day, but I wanted to capture what I was doing. So we've got half the valve springs done. So as you can see, those are new. These are old. So new, old. Those look a lot better. Freshens up the little the valve cover thingy. Freshens up the engine a bit. And here, new, old. So I'm doing the top dead center method as I said before. So you gotta turn the crank. Let me turn autofocus off. So you gotta turn the crank and you know, get your correct cylinder to top dead cylinder, because if you don't have compressed air, once you release, take the lock off the valve spring. So once you compress the valve spring down and take the locks off, if you don't have compressed air in the cylinder, or this cylinder isn't at top dead center, the valve will drop. 9 times out of 10, the cylinder won't be all the way down, but it'll stick out a little bit.
not enough for you to grab it though. You'll have to crank the engine very slowly to get it up. So it's just better to go in, turn it, and the method I'm using here to make sure, to ensure that I'm at top dead cylinder, top dead center. Hold on 1 second. Rod, you can take a rope, whatever you want to take, but you want to stick it in the spark plug hole. So this is the last cylinder I just did. I'm going to stick it in there. And you see how it can go in there pretty deep, straightened up almost. Got a lot of room. So let's demonstrate on this one again here. I mean, it goes in there pretty deep, and I mean, it sticks out. So this one I know for a fact the cylinder is up. So when I stick it in there, that's as far as I can get it. No travel. Here, I mean, it goes in there good here, as far as I can go. So that ensures me that that cylinder is up. I'm able to do the work on this one. Alright guys, I'm back. It's later on in the evening. It's almost dark outside, or if it isn't dark outside. But, so you guys can see the valve springs are installed. They are there. And on the dark side, they are there. So, new valve seals in there. You can see the blue. Those are the seals themselves, new brand new seals. New springs. We're still using the stock, or the OEM hats and locks on there. So that's it, man. Valve train is done. What I'm about to do now, which is going to be really quick, is I'm going to put the new push rods in, and then the rocker arms, and I'll get back with you guys then. Alright guys, quick little update. Excuse me. Rocker arms are in. Cleaned all the old gasket material off of the valve cover part of the heads, both sides. Rocker arms are torqued down, 22 foot-pounds. Well, I did 25 foot-pounds, a little bit extra. Yeah, she's about ready to put the valve covers back on and front timing cover. So we're gonna put both of those on. I painted those in the back. I thought about doing wrinkle black because a lot of people do that, but I decided to stick with classic looking color. So you'll see that in the next clip. I'm about to go get those, put the new gaskets on the valve covers, and do the same for the front timing cover and assemble the engine. Alright guys, so I went ahead and painted the valve covers cast aluminum, just to kind of clean them up. I didn't clean them very good, but just wanted them to look a little better than they were looking. I got new Fel-Pro valve cover gaskets. That's the little blue gasket here. Those are the old ones right there, or one of the old ones, as you can see. So, one with new gaskets, just for being safe. And I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys right there while I secure this gasket in here a little bit better. And you put that on there, and you realize it makes the aluminum head look like trash now. My voice cracked. I'm a little sick, guys. I had the flu. That's why I'm not at 2K. I had the flu. So, but yeah, that that looks, it's a bit different. It looks makes the aluminum look really bad now. Oh well, it's cool though. It'll work out. It also comes with these bolt gaskets to go on the bolt. So I'm going to put those in there and do the other side, and then I'm going to RTV the corners there, and put the front timing cover gasket and the front timing cover on there, and boom, that'll be it. It'll be closed up, waiting for an intake and accessories. Alright guys, so there it is. Front timing cover is on. Got my RTV busting out the sides there, just for, you know, need to do that both sides if you're doing this. I think the paint came out pretty good for a quick little 2-minute paint job. Like I said, it kind of makes the rest of the engine look kind of bad though. If I would have, you know, really cared, I would have painted the block, but I really don't know how good this block is or how long it's gonna last. But that's the idea with a junkyard LS, man. $400 motor, throw a $400 cam kit in it, and boom, try to make some power. Try to make some naturally aspirated power. So there's the oil pan down there. It's looking pretty good. It's coming together, man. It's, you know, it's looking like a motor once again. We'll get an intake. Like I said, I got the brackets for pretty much everything. I just still need to get a water pump and a few other stuff, a few other items. That's it. It looks like an engine again. So, all right, guys. Catch you later. I think this is gonna be it for this video. I think I'm gonna wrap it here. So, you know, if you guys got any questions, drop comments. Be sure to check out the description for the Jegs link. If you need to buy anything, most of the stuff you can see, got Jegs down there. Most of the stuff that I put in here I got from Jegs, except from the cam kit itself. But a lot of the gaskets and things are from Jegs. So click the link in the description, guys. Go pick you up something from Jegs. Really helps out the channel. It'll really help progress the build. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, guys. And we are going to continue on with the LSZ. Hamburger sushi. Let's roll.